Let's go Gamba. Alright, well this obviously isn't my old account. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. I'm gonna be running another series while I'm finishing this series. So don't freak out. The other one's still going. Everybody needs to calm down, right? This series, obviously by the title, I'm doing everything by luck. Okay? So the rules are gonna be a little different. There are gonna be restrictions, all that stuff. I'll get into the rules really quickly after I make it to the statue. Now usually I choose Aether because he's faster, but in this challenge I might actually need to use the Traveler as like one of my people. So Lumine does more damage, technically. She's the better idea. Alright, as we walk to the statue, I'll just tell you the rules of the challenge. Alright? We are going to be using characters solely based off of luck. Right? Sure, you can say there's already luck involved, as it's a gacha game. But at some point, you're going to just get all the characters you want and use them. I can't exactly do that. Okay? Parties are made of 4 characters. Alright? Every 4 characters I pull, I'm going to spin a wheel with all 4 of their names. Whoever the wheel lands on, I can use. Whoever it doesn't yet land on, I cannot use them until I pull another version of them. It's just basically prolonging who I can use and when I can use them. It's also a little harder because I could just get unlucky with the gacha system and say I get Gaming, okay? And then I pull 4 more Gamings, and then 4 more Gamings, I'll only have Gaming. But early game, obviously you unlock a bunch of characters, Lisa, Kaya, Amber, and Traveler. I can only use Traveler until I have the other 3, then I have to spin a wheel to see who I keep. Okay, in this challenge, there's no pay to play, so I cannot buy anything. And I'm allowed to co-op. Okay, no pay to play, I'm allowed to co-op. And the goal of this challenge is to 36-star the Abyss like all challenges, because that's basically beating the game, right? Now, I'm about to get Amber soon, before I get all the other ones, so I just can't use her. That simple. I can't use Lisa or Kaya or any of them until I have all 4 of them, and I spin the wheel, and I get who I am allowed to use. Now, if you ask me, I would personally love Traveler. Right? Kaya's a good second option. Amber is the worst possible option. And Lisa needs like 300 ER, so we don't really want Lisa. Hey, quick thing though, that loser Venti is coming out in like 2 patches, bro. If any of you pull for him, that's just not a good idea. Just don't do that. Why would you ever do that? Let's Go Gamba doesn't sound like a local name. I feel like that's pretty common here. Okay, see? I have to take her. No. Okay, I have to do that. But she's coming out of my party instantly. Okay. Cannot use her. Cannot use her. Cannot use her. Once I get Lisa and Kaya and I spin the wheel, I might be using her, which would be very unfortunate. Like, insanely unfortunate. It's not bad that if before you go to the city, you just come up this shrine. It's nice for later, because then you can just teleport directly here. I'm also going to go get the statue over here. Okay, we got the statue. Now I'm going to go get the other 2 shrines, so I can just teleport to them after the shitty Storm Terror fight. I don't have my glider. Holy shit, if I died there, I would have been pissed. And there's the last shrine. Okay, so don't even have our glider yet, but at least we have all the shrines, right? We could just teleport around once we get, like, the quest. Yo, I'm going to go fully based off of, like, time, bro. I've cooked so many of these in my life. I'm going to go off base time. I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to go. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I didn't get it perfect. I don't even know how close I got it. I didn't open my eyes in time. But hey, at least that was kind of cold. You know, I didn't even like overcook it. Okay, I'm still really scared because the last rule I forgot to mention, I cannot reroll accounts, which I've done in every other series. The first series I made, I did it. Obviously, I walk past the location right now. I'm gonna put y'all on some game. Make a new account, instantly come to the church. See this nun, Victoria? Is there anywhere good to go in Mondstadt? She yaps. Surely it's not as simple as that. She gives you a goblet. A purple goblet. Alright, then you hop in. And you hope it's a good goblet. Watch this. Okay, it's hydrated. Hey. Alright, you know what time it is. Pew 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 pew. Woo! Aim demon. That's that Valor name right there. No, Kaya, you don't need to say the cringe ass line, please. I'm begging you don't say it. I'm begging you to not say it.
Power to go up against the dragon. Are you a new ally?
Every fucking time, man. Yeah, shop, wishes, blah blah blah. Now, once you finish that, you know what you get. A free 10 pull. Now, think about this rationally. Do you think I'm about to 10 pull? Of course I'm not gonna 10 pull. Are you an idiot? Pay attention. Cause then, that character I get would have to be one of the people in this wheel spin. Do you know how bad that would be? Cause then it's gonna be like Traveler, Kaya, Lisa, and the character. We're gonna wait till our first wheel spin and then we're gonna do the 10 pull. Cause then they count for the second wheel spin. Now obviously I'll try my best not to use the characters in their temples, but which I can get past a lot of like some of their temples. I can get past Lisa's whole temple. I'm pretty sure I can get past Kaya's whole temple without it. I think you can get past... No, you can't get past Amber's. You have to light a flame monument. Boom. Yeah, here. I have to use her. Okay, see. No, we weren't looking up there. Alright, boom. You know, we get the free wings and the free 10 pull everybody gets, but we're not using it yet. No, don't do that. Why are we doing that? See, no, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. I would have made that. And we know I would have made that. Oh, yo, there's something in my eye. There was something in my eye. I don't know, man.
Speaking of, did you know?
Okay, Lisa's taller, so I'm just gonna use her for this. But I'm just gonna do the skip. I'm not going through a temple. Watch this, first try. I'm literally the best player to ever do it. Remember that. I'm so amazing. Yo, bang. Lisa's here. Yeah, please just get off my screen. She's not getting off my screen. Guys, help! Help! Oh, never mind, we're good. We're free! We're free! Watch this. Bang, 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 bang. Alright. You know what time it is? It is time for the first spin. We have no idea who we're about to get. We're going to put Amber and Lisa in here to trick the computer and not give me them. Alright, let's go get to the wheel. Alright, everybody, here I am on the wheel of names. No Amber, no Lisa. Like, spin the wheel. Please. Oh my goodness, no way. Well, that's exactly what I wanted to happen. We are using Lumine. Lumine is the first character of this challenge. And now a permanent character that we are allowed to use. And now the other three, I can only ever get back if I get them in gacha. Let's Go Gamba is now a permanent member of the team that will not be changed off until we end up with like more characters, I guess. But you know what that means? We can start looking for the next 4 characters, starting. Of course, we're going to pull on the standard wish. This banner is very good if you're a beginner. Remember that, right? You get to save an extra 2 wishes or 4 wishes if pulling on it. Okay, because it only costs 8. You get a guarantee Noelle, who's a good character. Obviously, that's not the reason why people don't like pulling on it when they make new accounts. It's the pity. Because if you don't get a 5-star in the first like 16 pulls you use on this banner, pity doesn't move over. That's just gone. There's no pity building up to a 5-star. Or if you use it on this banner, there's pity building up to a 5-star. So, my favorite thing to do. Now, of course, if there's doubles, or if we get 4 characters out of this pull, I get to spin again instantly. Okay, we're not gonna get 4 characters out of the bowl. Did get a thrilling tales though, which is always nice. Eye of Perception. That is interesting. Alright, well now we have to get to Adventure Rank 5. Did I just say 5? Am I stupid? Now I have to get to Adventure Rank 10 before we can do the rest of the quests and stuff, so let's grind that out real quick. Statue of 7. 6. Alright. Let's just do this so we get +7 stamina, you know, an Adventure Rank level up, and that stream of wind is gonna start, right? Boom. Okay, let's grab these real quick. You know, we get a couple free things. We gotta get to a 10, where we also get Prototype or Encore. Alright, dope. Usually Adventure Handbook's how I get all my Adventure XP at the start, so it is how you should too, because then you also get stuff done while getting Adventure XP. If we look at it, see? Open some chests. Just stuff like that. Alright. Last Lux chest up here. Getting Eye of Perception on the standard banner off rip wasn't the best thing that could happen, because that prolongs us getting another character. Because we need 4 before we get another character. But I think I can run the whole early game with just Lumine. Let me level her up a little bit. Alright, +20 Skyrider. Alright, lock in. Here's the next one. Go up to Stevens. First dialogue option. And he gives you a circlet. Purple circlet. Epic circlet. Whatever you want to call it. 4-star. Another one. Another one. Since this is the middle of the video, some people might have left by now. Some people may have stayed. I hope you stayed. You know, this might be a very fun challenge. Keep in mind, I'm not just abandoning the other series. I'm still doing it. It's gonna take a while to get the Abyss run done. 1 second, another book. Boom, boom. Now the good thing about getting Lumine is she was the best option. Okay, that's not debatable. I can run Dendro. I might run Pyro, depending on like the other characters I end up getting. But Dendro is probably going to be the best one I can run. And I might like run Aggravate, something like that. Alright, last Mondstadt statue I can get so far, because we haven't unlocked Storm Terror. AR8. Also, if I didn't get Lumine, a lot of things get blocked early game, including part of the Leeway Conquest, where you have to, you know, spin the stupid fan, whatever you want to call it. I was out of stamina. No! Alright, we've collected... Alright, we've collected... My bad, I stuttered a bit. A couple Animalculus now. So, let's hope we can get the statue to level 4. Oh, yep, that's level 4. I think that's level 5, actually. And we got AR9 off of it, so that's really nice. Oh, level 6. Wow. Who are the 4-stars on this banner? Do we just, like, save our polls? They're terrible 4-stars. I mean, getting Farina would be like, what? No way, Farina, but... Oh. My Statue of 7 wasn't set like every other... I mean, yeah, sure. Hey, AR10, yay, we can do the test. Yay, we can do the quest. Wait, what mail do I get for that again? Oh. Forgot about that, though. For the free people, I can claim them whenever I want, but that means when I claim them, they have to instantly join the pool of 4 that is currently happening. Okay? So I'm going to save Zhang Ling until it's like a fairly bad pool, put her in it, and hope I get her. A lot of good 4-stars we could get. 5 stars, don't really need a standard 5-star, but whatever. Can't hurt. That lagged a lot. Or, you know, give me double 4-star.
Listen to
Rosaria.
If you've got a problem, you
Usable.
can.
Sorry, ma'am. Were you looking for me?
Sethos.
Hello, hello.
Less usable. But that's really good. Rosaria and Sethos can both be added to the pool. Who do we want? I really don't want to play Sethos, please. Alright, let's start up the Archon quest real quick. Let me get through this really quickly. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention the final rule of the challenge because I was just kind of free talking earlier. Okay? The final rule is there are 3 re-rolls. Re-rolls meaning if I get a character and I want to put them back in, I can do it 3 times. Right? Like if I don't win them on the 25% spin wheel, I can put them back in, and I only have 3 of those I can use throughout the challenge. I'll probably only use them on limited 5 stars, obviously. Now, if we think about this rationally, right? By the time I've done polls, I'll be able to buy both of these. Right now, it's a better idea to go for Acquaint Fates, right? Because I can get any 4-star from the standard banner. You can get any 4-star from the limited banner too. It's just there's rate up 4 stars, and all 3 of them are dog ass. We just did 10 ley lines. I think that should be AR-15. Yeah, alright, we already had it. We got some, we finished the 2nd chapter. One more thing in that chapter, we unlocked the 4th chapter. AR-15 allows me to ascend characters to 40 and also ascend weapons to 40, so I'm going to do that to Lumine after I get her thing. Alright, up to 40. That one was also ass. Do you know why? Because all the 4 stars on these banners are fucking garbage. There's the rewards though. Alright, we know what we gotta do now. These are all unlocked. You get 20 adventure rank XP, you get a key, and you get 40 primos. So basically 80 primos. Oh, M battle. I got it finally. Alright. Let's ascend the weapon. So I don't have a lot of codes, but you know. Calm little 110 primos from codes. Alright. We've done a lot of grinding. Almost AR-18. So we can do the quest. I was thinking though, we level up and ascend some of these characters. Right? Not only just in case I ever like pull them again so I can use them, but for the pulls, because it's like pulling is #1 priority in this challenge by far, right? There's nothing more important than pulling in this challenge, considering we only get 1 every 4. So we're just gonna ascend everyone we can right now. And of course we're missing a bunch of shit on a bunch of random people. This is actually one of the characters we can get in our next spin. So, you know, her being ascended will be good. And we know I want to do a 10 pull. Boom! Okay. I think that's 30 pulls on standard banner already. Please just give me a double so I can spin the wheel. Ugh. It's time to get another new character. Or the first new character, I guess. Technically. Please just give me Charlotte. Bang! Please don't be Mika. 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 Literally anybody but Mika. What the fuck? Okay. Alright. That's interesting. If you were to ask me who I wanted here, I would weirdly say Sethos or Rosaria. I was sleeping on Sethos earlier. But after seeing the other choices, these two are obviously the best choice. Alright. Second spin of the challenge. Any of these three. Just don't land on red. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Boom! Whoa, 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 whoa. Holy shit, that was almost bad. Okay. Looks like we have Sethos on the team. Welcome, Sethos. Alright, well, Sethos has joined the party. We'll learn how to play him at some point. Alright, that's Statue of the 7. First leeway Statue of 7 unlocked. Hey, yo. I got it, Gene. Let that shit escape. Little Lux chest. Alright, first seal broken. Another seal broken. Hey yo, last seal broken. Don't do that bullshit again, bro. Boop, boop. 1 second, I'm Kovaxing. Watch this, bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang. This isn't my sense. If I had my sense, I'd be sniping. Bang, 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 bang. GG. Let's go. Amber date. What's up? Hey, bro, if you didn't run outside, maybe you wouldn't have got bitched like he's about to. Your husband's dead. Oh! And now you're gonna get bitched. Why did you have to talk? They're not holding me. I would roll them. Alright, let's end off this quest. Alright, and that is Mondstadt completely finished. We've gotten 2 characters this episode. Honestly, we got the first best option, then the second best option in the second one, so our luck's been good so far. But everything else will have to be covered in the next video, or the next couple of videos. It's a series, alright? It's a series. This is not surprising. I make series. Okay? Anyway, thank you all for watching the Luck of the Draw series. I like that name, and I hope I see you in the next one.